a.m. Central Standard Time. This is Waking Up with Tasha. I am Latasha. Hopefully your day went well. Today is Tuesday, um, April 21st. But yesterday didn't go to work. Took off. My son had a doctor's appointment. He didn't go to school. They got virtual day today for some kids, so they're not going to school today. So sure they happy about that because kids don't mind not having school. Some of them don't. But just going over yesterday, what did I do yesterday? Besides not go to work, take him to the doctor, had to get brake pads on my car. So that's pretty much it. What else did I do? Nothing really. But going over some news, some Black History facts, and some daily affirmations. A couple daily affirmations for today are: I am strong, bold, and confident. I am strong, bold, and confident. I love who I am and who I am becoming. I love who I am and who I am becoming. I control my thoughts, energy, and actions. I control my thoughts, energy, and actions. So those are those three daily affirmations for today. Sometimes I can't get my words out. But what else? Black History facts, a couple Black History facts, maybe two or three. I think it's like three. Before Wally Amos established his famous Amos brand for famous Amos chocolate cookies, he was a talent agent for William Morris agency. He was a talent agent for William Morris agency before he came up with famous Amos brand for like cookies, chocolate chip cookies. Most people know this, some people don't. But the Sugar Hill Gang first rap song, Rapper's Delight, became the first commercially successful record, the first successful commercially rap record. Let me say it over. The Sugar Hill Gang's Rapper's Delight became the first commercially successful rap record. So that's Black History fact number 2. And Black History fact number 3. Josephine Baker was a spy for the French during World War II, which is interesting. I know that. Gotta read up more on that to see what was going on with that. But Josephine Baker was a spy for the French during World War II. So those some Black History facts. Going to a little bit of news. The rapper David, let's see, his record label dropped. He was dropped from his record label, which was Interscope. Late last year, prior to the charges of that 14-year-old girl that they allegedly say he murdered. But singer David has allegedly, say officially, I don't know what it be allegedly when it's all on the news, but allegedly the singer David has been officially charged with murder of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas, in addition to first-degree murder with special circumstances, which makes him eligible for the death penalty. So let's see. It said something else in here about that, but I don't know if I wrote it down or not. Some kind of other charges. Oh, okay, yeah. Couple other charges of lewd acts with a child under 14 and mutilation of a body. So Those are two other charges that he's been being charged with. So they must, I don't know, his lawyers say they don't have proof, but in order to, it's been 7 months, so they got something, or they wouldn't be trying to charge him with it, allegedly. But Nia Long, she's 55 and she says she's likes dating younger men. Nia Long says she's like dating younger men. But she says they have to sign an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, because she said they talk too much. So, but that's the daily news. That's the news, the Black History Facts, and the daily affirmations for today. What have you guys been doing? How did your weekend go? How's everything going? My weekend was fine. Talked about it yesterday. Didn't do much. Went to a spring college football game. That's pretty much it. Washed clothes Sunday. That took a lot forever. Didn't go to the laundromat. Went to my mom's house, so it took longer. So, but I did. I had washed like 2 days in a row. I think Friday. I think it was Friday and Sunday. I washed. It might have been Saturday and Sunday. I don't know. Nope, it was Friday and Sunday. I washed clothes. But that's pretty much it. Happy birthday to my birthday people. Probably won't be on here too long. See if anybody comes in. But happy birthday to my birthday people. If you're celebrating a birthday today, if you have celebrated a birthday this month so far, happy belated birthday. Hopefully you celebrate yourself. Go out, have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Celebrate life. Live in the moment. Be present. Because things are happening in this world. Crazy things are happening every day. You had the young lady, the influencer. I think her name was Janae. She's been somebody unalived her, which it could have. I don't know. I'm not gonna put that out there because they ain't said. But he can't leave her her boyfriend turned fiance that was in Africa celebrating her birthday got into allegedly they got into a fight. The hotel staff had to separate them, put them in separate rooms, but now she has been unalived. People don't know what happened to her, but they're trying to find out. But he can't leave out the country, so they're holding him, questioning him allegedly. But what else happening? Somebody else, this other guy unalived his baby mama. She was 8 months pregnant. I forgot where that happened at, but I got and what his name was. But I'm like, crazy stuff is happening like every day. School shootings are happening, but this world is like, it's getting rough. It's getting rougher and rougher out here. Every single day, every time you turn around, something's happening. And this teacher here where I'm at, the city where I'm at, got caught. The man is 42 or 43, was caught having a actual relationship with one of the students, a teenage student, and he's 43 years old. All on the news. You can look it up. It's all on the news. I think his name was Desmond Brundage. But it's a news article on WSFA website. It's online, but the Board of Education had to put out a statement about it. So people date people your own age. And if you want to date somebody younger, please make sure they're 21 and up. 21 and older. That's all I'm saying. Not teenagers in high school. Not one of your students. Not somebody that's young enough to be your child. Especially not teenage. I'm sorry. 21 and up. They gotta be 21 and up. and they're still kind of young, but at least they're when they're 21, they're adults and they can drink alcohol. So 21 and up. That's all I'm saying. But I don't know what to say about this. This world is like crazy. People are crazy. It's weird out here, but make sure we're taking care of. Going to talk about mental health. Mental health. People are dealing with mental health issues, and they say that guy that unalived those 8 children. 7 of which was his, one wasn't. But said they found found out why he did it, which means if they did find out, that means he probably wrote a note, probably had been journaling or something, and saying why he did what he did. Because if they know, that's the only reason. That's the only reason why they would know, is if he don't have wrote something saying what he was dealing with, what he was going through, or why he was about to do what he did, which he actually did do. So that's another sad situation. But they saying they know why he did it. So I'm assuming the world's gonna know today, because I'm sure they're gonna put it out, because I know they was doing the news stuff yesterday, talking to the news people, the policemen and stuff was talking to the news people, having like news conferences about it and what was going on and what went on. But it's saying they're gonna have somebody has agreed to pay for the funeral. Some funeral home in the area, I'm assuming, has agreed to pay for the funeral, but not the cemetery costs. So you have to pay. You can pay for the funeral. They'll cover the funeral charges, but they have to have somewhere to bury them. So, which is where the majority of the cost comes in at, having the spots where they can be buried, and that's eight people. So that's a whole lot of money. But I know they'll come up with it. Somebody come up with it. I think somebody trying to take donations or something like that. Somebody was mentioning like football players or something. All these people with this money out here can help these millionaires and billionaires out here with money. People are like, if you're not making 6 figures, 7 figures, you ain't got no money. So the rich people out here get together and help people from that famous people from that area can help with that situation. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully you're eating right. Staying in your vegetables, in your protein, staying away from processed foods, staying away from sugar, sodas, juices, and all the stuff, unhealthy stuff. And then I stopped here in this area. You can't buy unhealthy stuff with EBT anymore. You can't buy candy and stuff like that with EBT anymore. So that done went into effect. Can't buy unhealthy stuff with the EBT card, FYI. So just putting that out there. So make sure we're eating healthy, get enough sleep, 7 to 9 hours a day, 7 to 9 hours a day. Make sure we're de-stressing, doing some yoga, finding ways to relieve stress, yoga, meditation, going to a spa, going to get a massage, something like that. But that's pretty much it. Let's see. Doing something, find something that you enjoy doing, whether it's camping, hiking, drawing, sewing, crocheting, knitting, fishing, what else? Listening to music, writing music, making music, whatever else hobby. Some people like playing sports to relieve stress, basketball. Some people like playing golf, playing tennis, whatever you do to relieve stress. So find some way to relieve stress. Do some deep breathing throughout your day. Going back to the whole sleep thing, make sure we put down those phones 2 hours before 2 hours before we go to bed, 2 hours before we go to bed. Because of that screen time, so we spend too much time on the screen, on the phone, playing. Some of us play, the ones playing video games, playing too much time playing video games on social media. So cut out that social media time, cut down. I try to stay on here like 30 minutes, then I get all, being there's nobody on here, probably wrap this up soon. But that's pretty much it for today. Y'all have a blessed day. See you later. God bless. Be the love. Be the light. Be the peace. Care for yourself. Care for others. Be kind to yourself and be kind for others. Y'all have a blessed day. And I will see you guys later.